Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am not doing any more of an introduction than that because I suck at intros and I've come to the decision that YouTube intros are just not my thing. Okay, so my hair's different. Okay, so this video I wanted to kind of do a bit of an update and let you guys know about some of the things I've got coming up. Basically, this is Scotland for a few days to see my friend Dari. I'm going up to Glasgow. I'm really excited. And I've been to Edinburgh before when I was a kid, and I've done the train ride from where I am to Edinburgh, but I've never gone to Glasgow. So I'm really, really excited to see a different city and see what the vibes are there. I'm not going for very long, but it should be enough time just to see Dari and catch up and, you know, have a little look around Glasgow and see what the vibes are there. I actually got my hair braided really recently. So on Wednesday last week, I got my auburn knotless braids put in, and I originally wanted goddess braids, but when I went to the salon I didn't have the right hair, so she just did knotless braids. And what I actually have done is attach goddess braids extensions in myself. Not the best because I'm not a pro amazing hair person, but I just used the crochet technique, threaded it through, and then did a little knot so I can easily take them out as well. The hair itself isn't really that great for this, so I feel like it probably will look a bit frizzy or ratty in a few days. So I'm just going with the flow, but for now I love it because it feels really full. And the one thing I feel whenever I get braids is that I feel my hair feels really thin, and when you have the goddess part, the extra hair, it feels really thick and I don't know, it just feels like a normal big hair day, do you know what I mean? So I'm really, really happy. The knotless braids are so amazing. The girl Tatiana, she did an amazing job. Big shout out to the salon in Peterborough, Edney's Hair. Edney's done my hair a few times actually, during the pandemic and things like that. You know, it was really difficult, especially for Black women, with regards to hair. People don't necessarily understand how hard it can be to maintain curly hair, especially tight texture hair, and how having your hairdresser isn't just for beauty, but it is for necessity, for time management, and you know, things like that as well. So a lot of these protective hairstyles are actually really helpful. This may look like it's high maintenance, but compared to me having normal free curly hair, this is actually really low maintenance, and I love it. I love the time when I get braids because I'm just I don't have to worry about my hair as much. You just do a few things to look after it and you're done. Whereas with my regular natural hair, it's more effort to look after, and it just takes away time from everything else, which I'm sure other people who have curly hair texture can relate to. So honestly, it's so impressive to see how she's now got a salon, and you know, it's a big salon. There's a few different hairdressers that work there, and stylists, and I was oh my god, this is so cool, because I love seeing people who start without something and then they build their businesses up and things like that. So I will definitely keep going back there. They're amazing, and next time I'll take the right hair so that they can just do it. Oopsie. So they can just do it properly when I next go, because I probably would get goddess braids again, because I think this is definitely the hairstyle that I prefer over just knotless braids or box braids, because I think it just feels a bit fuller. The only negative thing is, oh my god, it feels so heavy. All I want to do is be but it is quite heavy, but it's fine. I'm just getting used to it. The only thing I hate, and I really wish that gaming companies would do, is give me a headset that doesn't itch my hair when I have braids. I tried using these in-ear, and I love HyperX. I'm not gonna lie, this headset I've had for ages, and obviously this is a HyperX microphone. But these in-ear, I don't know what it is, but they just don't, to me, sound as good as these. So then I don't like them. I'm very, very fussy, and I'm really sad because these are really good headphones, and a lot of my friends actually use them to play Warzone, but I just personally feel they sound so different compared to the big headset, that I'm not loving them for playing video games like Warzone, where I really need to hear footsteps. But for casual games, you know, if I was going to play The Sims or something like that, or just listen to music, then yeah, these are great. But with regards to Warzone footsteps and that kind of audio, then I feel I need these bad boys. I need these bad boys. So other than Scotland this week, I actually am going to Amsterdam next month, and I'm super excited. I've already booked tickets to go to a few museums that have been really high up. There were things I wanted to do. you good, Leia? Do you want to come sit down? Yep. Come on then. Yep. Lay down. Off my hair. Oh, she always wants to sit on my hair. Okay. Sure. Ugh. This is the only bad thing about having long hair. Okay. So yeah, I booked tickets to go to the Van Gogh Museum and to see Anne Frank's house. I also think I'm going to go to the Sex Museum. Yes, there is a museum in Amsterdam about sex. I mean, to be honest with you, when I think about Amsterdam, I'm not really surprised. I've never been to Amsterdam before, but there's a few things that Amsterdam is known for, and I would say weed and you know, the red light district. So I feel like the history of sex is probably interesting to look at for there. So I'm really excited to go to Amsterdam anyway. There's a botanical garden that I really want to go to as well, so I'll probably try and do that as well. But that is next month, as I say. So that's the first time that I'm traveling like solo, but also staying alone. Normally when I travel somewhere like alone, I'm meeting up with family or friends on the other side. So like I haven't really had like an out of country experience alone. I'm actually really, really excited because I feel like I'm gonna meet a few people that I know, hopefully when I'm there, but like it's just gonna be like really cool, and like where I'm staying is kind of like a hostel, so I'll meet other people my age hopefully, or around my age, which will be nice. And I'll try my best to be social, but I'm not a social butterfly, so I'm really excited to put myself out of my comfort zone and to do this for me. I've been buying a few things to help me on my journeys. I bought this, by the way. Love this. It's a portable charger. I got it from Amazon, and it comes already with like all the leads, which is honestly really handy because I always lose leads, so it's like part of it. And also you can like plug in your own leads if you need to as well. There's a USB and a USB-C, I want to say, but it stores like a lot of energy. So this is really cute, and I like how they did this because this is also another lead, but they've done it so it's like a little handle as well. It's really cute. I love the color, very kawaii. This is not an ad, but it should be. This is the brand if you guys are interested, but I found it on Amazon and it was like 20 something pounds, I think 20 pounds maybe. But I thought that would be really handy for me because I'm traveling. I need to buy a few more bits and bobs, and I'll probably try and like vlog a little bit of my trips because I really want to get back into vlogging properly. And honestly, for me, the biggest, scariest thing about vlogging is stepping outside of my comfort zone. Like when I got my hair done, like the knotless braids, I was literally gonna vlog the whole experience. But the idea of going into a place and being like, hey, I'm gonna record some for like YouTube, is that okay? It scares me. Like, what if they just like no? I mean, it doesn't really matter if they say no. I just won't do it. But like, I don't know. I'm just scared. But anyway, I did make a little TikTok video from my hair journey experience, and I got a few photos. So I'm gonna insert that here so you guys can see the little brief edit that I did do of that day. So okay, snacks, because it's gonna be like 5 hours in a chat. Gym because my hair's wet, but look how cute it is. I actually really like this color. It's really pretty. That's kind of all I've really like got to tell you guys. That I'm going on 2 trips. Work has been going okay. My car passes MOT. Oh my god, but my car passes MOT, right? And I'm pretty sure they opened my boot and then didn't shut it properly because my boot is really dodgy, and now my car's battery is dead. And I wanted to go out today and get a Starbucks, and that went to shit. And I would have gone to the gym as well, but my car is dead. So annoying, so annoying. So I'm gonna have to try and get that charged so I can use it again. Also, I bought brackets to do this desk. That's what that is on the floor. It's like the holder for the brackets. And the table is still, doesn't feel solid. It still feels wonky. Like if I touch it, it's like wobbles. I don't know what to do because I want to put all my shit on this desk, this desk. Oh my god, I'm speaking so fast. This desk is bigger, so it would be better to use rather than this tiny desk. And then I can flip my setup around. And I have a window right here and I can use that as a fill light. and I just basically want to be looking at my lighting and stuff, and I thought that would be better. And also you guys can see my radiator here. Well, my desk kind of hides half the radiator, so it kind of is a bit pointless because the desk is absorbing like all the heat from the radiator. So if I put my desk there and use this desk, then the radiator doesn't get blocked at all, and I'll actually be able to get heat from the radiator, which I have to think about as a grown-up, because Jesus, the cost of heat in this house is expensive, especially with the cost of living. Like, as a single person, I don't really notice like day-to-day like things going up that much, because like it doesn't really cost me a lot to eat anyway. Like, I don't spend that much money, but my energy bills have gone up so much lately. It's actually shocking, especially because I like, you know, don't really like have anyone else that uses the electric and gas. So it's like, it just seems like it's hiked up a lot. I'm sure a lot of us can relate to that, but it is what it is. Cost of living crisis. Woo! What a time to be alive. Also, low-key, I am definitely getting into a lot of conspiracy theories in relation to all of the unidentified objects that have been shot down in Canada. Like, what's going on over there? I also am realizing that I've started to become my mum, and by that I mean I have watched so many TikToks that I don't know which ones are real and fake anymore. So I need to stop scrolling on TikTok, basically. I've become a bit of a TikTok addict. Anyway, that's all I wanted to get on here to say. Oh, also, I had a really good idea for a stream, which I actually want to do this week before like I leave for Scotland. So I might try and aim to do it on Wednesday. I basically need to buy a big canvas. But basically last year, you guys, some of you know that I did a DNA test because I've never known exactly where my roots are from, because my dad was adopted and my dad was also mixed race. He wasn't just like one race. So that's where I got my blackness, my black DNA from, but I had no idea like what black DNA I had. And people always ask me, especially like in the last few years when I've been doing the BLM Peterborough things, people have always asked me, well, what's your background? And I'm like, I'm mixed race. I don't know. Like, so I actually did do a DNA test. I can actually show you guys the results. I'll put a picture like here. But basically, I am very mixed race. I knew that I was English. I knew that I had German in me because my grandma's German on my mum's side. And I knew I had black in me and potentially Irish because my dad's mum, we know of, is Irish. But what I didn't know is both my mum and dad had Scottish DNA in them, which actually makes a lot of sense when you see my mum's biological dad. He does look quite Scottish. And I just found it really funny that my dad also had a lot of Scottish in him, because my percentage of Scottish was really, really high. But it turns out a lot of Irish people have Scottish DNA, and anyway, there's a lot of cross DNA stuff. And I'm like 25% roughly African, which makes sense because my dad was, dad's dad was black, but we had no idea where from. And his mom was Irish, but Scottish. I don't know. It's still amazing to know that I'm from Nigeria. And it's definitely on my bucket list of places I really want to go to. And then I'm also like Norwegian, German, Northern, like Europe. And anyway, what my idea is to do, when I was in Liverpool last year, and I wanted to go there because I wanted to go to the Slavery Museum, which I'd never been to before. Actually, when I got there, I felt like I'd been around there before. I think I'd been to Liverpool before when I was a kid, because I kind of recognized some things, but I don't think I'd ever actually been in the Slavery Museum. But in the Slavery Museum, there was a piece of art, and it was basically like a big flag made up of loads of flags, and it was about somebody that was mixed race. And I was like, do you know what? I actually would love to do something like that for myself, because I'm like so many different ethnicities that it would be cool to make something that represented that. So what I want to do is like do a painting and like maybe make it a collage and like use different things in it as well. I don't know, like, oh, hey, you all right? Yeah. I'm just recording a YouTube video. I'll be 1 second. Okay. Oopsie. Yeah, so that's like literally what I want to do. So I'm thinking of doing like a big art piece that's like a mixture of all the different flags. So yeah, once I've done that, I think I might make a YouTube video on that too, but I'm going to do it on stream probably on Wednesday. I just need to get a canvas. But yeah, Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. So I know it's a really short YouTube video, but thank you for watching it. I appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a lovely week. Bye.